Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic: how the foods we eat can affect our body's pH levels and potentially impact cancer growth. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods to avoid to help keep your body balanced and healthy. So what exactly is pH balance? The pH scale measures how acidic or alkaline a substance is. Our blood's pH level is slightly alkaline, ranging from 7.35 to 7.4, and our bodies work hard to maintain this balance. But some foods can tip the scale toward acidity, which might create an environment that supports the growth of cancer cells. Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a world-renowned health expert, has taught us a lot about this. She explains that just as gardeners adjust soil pH for the best flower colors, we can influence our body's pH with our diet. Today, we'll focus on acid-forming foods that you might want to limit or avoid. Let's jump right in with the first food. Food number 1, meat. Both processed and natural meats are highly acid-forming. When meat is broken down in our bodies, it releases amino acids and phosphorus, increasing acidity. Dr. Barbara points out that reducing red and processed meats can help lower your body's acid levels, creating an environment that's less friendly to cancer cells. Meat, especially red and processed meats, is known to be rich in amino acids and phosphorus. These elements, when broken down during digestion, significantly raise the acid levels in our bodies. This increased acidity can create an environment that cancer cells thrive in. So one practical step you can take is to cut down on your meat consumption. This doesn't mean you have to give it up completely, but try to incorporate more plant-based proteins into your diet. Beans, lentils, tofu, and quinoa are excellent alternatives that not only reduce acidity, but also provide essential nutrients. Moreover, research has shown a connection between high meat consumption and increased risks of certain cancers. Dr. Colin Campbell's studies, for instance, found that he could turn cancer cells on and off in lab rats by adjusting their intake of meat and dairy products. This compelling evidence suggests that moderating meat intake can be a powerful step in maintaining a healthier pH balance in our bodies. Food number 2, refined sugar. Sugar, especially the refined kind found in many snacks and drinks, is extremely acid-forming. It's like putting pure crystallized acid into your body. Regularly consuming sugary foods can disrupt your body's delicate pH balance, so cutting back on sugary treats can help maintain a healthier, more alkaline state. Refined sugar is pervasive in our modern diets. It's hidden in many processed foods, from sodas and candies to sauces and bread. When we consume these sugars, they quickly spike our blood sugar levels, leading to a cascade of metabolic reactions that increase our body's acidity. But why is sugar so bad in its refined form? The process of refining removes the natural minerals and vitamins that help balance the body's pH. What you're left with is a substance that, when consumed, forces the body to use its own mineral reserves to neutralize the acidity. This can deplete essential minerals like calcium and magnesium, which are vital for maintaining healthy bones and muscles. One of the simplest ways to reduce refined sugar in your diet is to be mindful of food labels. Look for terms like high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, sucrose, and other hidden sugars. Opt for natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or stevia, but even those should be consumed in moderation. Eating more whole fruits can also satisfy your sweet tooth while providing fiber and nutrients that help balance pH levels. Food number 3, hybridized wheat. This type of wheat has been genetically modified, creating a complex gluten structure that's hard to digest and very acid-forming. Found in bread, cakes, pasta, and more, hybridized wheat can spike blood sugar levels and increase acidity. Opting for fewer processed grains can help keep your body's pH in check. Hybridized wheat developed in the mid-20th century, was designed to increase crop yields and resistance to pests. However, this genetic modification also changed the wheat's protein structure, making it harder for our bodies to process. The result is a food that not only increases acidity, but can also lead to digestive issues for many people. When we consume hybridized wheat products, they can rapidly convert into sugar in our bodies, causing a quick rise in blood sugar levels. This surge can lead to an insulin response that increases acidity and can contribute to inflammation and other health issues over time. Switching to ancient grains like spelt, kamut, or einkorn, which are less processed and closer to their natural state, can be a healthier choice. These grains have simpler protein structures and are less likely to spike blood sugar levels. Additionally, incorporating more gluten-free options like quinoa, buckwheat, and millet can diversify your diet and help maintain a better pH balance. Food number 4. Aged cheese. While fresh cheeses like feta and cottage cheese are less problematic, aged cheeses are acid-forming due to mold and yeast used in their production. Reducing the amount of aged cheese in your diet can help lower acidity. Cheese lovers, this one is for you. Aged cheeses such as cheddar, blue cheese, and parmesan are rich in flavors, but also high in acid-forming properties. The aging process involves fermentation, which produces acids and can increase the body's overall acidity when consumed in large amounts. Fresh cheeses like feta, mozzarella, and cottage cheese have a shorter fermentation process and, therefore, less acid-forming impact on your body. They're generally closer to neutral on the pH scale. However, it's still important to be mindful of the quality of the dairy products you consume. Cows that are not raised on organic diets can carry residues of antibiotics and hormones, which can also affect your health. Incorporating plant-based cheese alternatives made from nuts, soy, or other plant ingredients can be a great way to enjoy the creamy texture and flavor of cheese without the acid-forming effects. These alternatives are becoming more widely available and can be used in many of your favorite recipes. Food number 5. Caffeine. Found in coffee, energy drinks, and many sodas, caffeine has an acid-forming effect. It also depletes magnesium and calcium from your body. Cutting back on caffeine can help reduce your body's acid levels and support overall health. Many of us rely on that morning cup of coffee to kickstart our day, but it's important to be aware of its effect on our body's pH balance. Caffeine stimulates the production of stomach acid, which can lead to increased acidity in the body. When consumed in excess, it can also interfere with the absorption of essential minerals. Energy drinks and sodas often combine high levels of caffeine with sugar, creating a double whammy of acid-forming effects. These beverages can lead to dehydration, which further disrupts the body's ability to maintain a healthy pH balance. If you're looking to reduce your caffeine intake, consider gradually switching to herbal teas or decaffeinated coffee options. Green tea is a great alternative that provides a gentle boost of energy with added antioxidants, which can help support overall health. Staying well hydrated with water and adding a squeeze of lemon can also help alkalize your body. Bonus: alcohol and tobacco. Although not foods, both create an acidic environment in the body. Avoiding these can significantly reduce acidity and improve your overall health. Alcohol, especially when consumed in excess, can increase acid production in the stomach and affect liver function, which is crucial for detoxifying the body. Chronic alcohol consumption is linked to a variety of health issues, including liver disease and certain cancers. Tobacco, whether smoked or chewed, introduces a host of toxins into the body that can increase acidity and damage cells. The chemicals in tobacco are not only carcinogenic, but also disrupt the body's natural pH balance. Cutting down or eliminating alcohol and tobacco from your lifestyle can have profound health benefits. If you find it challenging to quit, seek support from health professionals or support groups. Your body will thank you for making these positive changes. maintaining a balanced diet is key. Dr. Barbara recommends that we aim for a diet consisting of 20 to 30% acid-forming foods and 70 to 80% alkaline-forming foods to create a slightly alkaline environment. This can help keep our bodies healthy and potentially reduce the risk of cancer. Achieving this balance doesn't have to be complicated. Focus on incorporating plenty of fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, and whole grains into your meals. These foods are naturally alkaline and provide essential nutrients that support overall health. Remember, moderation is crucial. It's not about eliminating all acid-forming foods, but rather about finding a balance that works for your body. Listen to your body and make adjustments as needed to maintain a pH level that supports your well-being. Would you follow Dr. Barbara's teachings? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more health tips and advice. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy and balanced.